Solarpunk Press is a new science fiction web magazine, launching on October 5th, or October 2nd if you sign up for one of the early release Patreon levels.
Solarpunk is, broadly speaking, a near-future science fiction genre that looks at the collective action of people and communities and an earnest exploration of bleeding-edge environmental science to depict versions of the near future where humans are successfully facing the gigantic problems that have defined the 21st century so far.
A sentiment we've seen over and over again in the Solarpunk tag on Tumblr is something to the effect of, "I just read about Solarpunk, and I feel like I found the genre I've been looking for my whole life." The main thrust of interest in Solarpunk emerged around August of 2014. So while there's a large and growing community of people who are excited for the existence of the genre, there isn't actually much Solarpunk fiction yet. We intend to correct that oversight.
Solarpunk Press is going to be a monthly single-story short fiction podcast and web magazine, also available in ebook and in a limited edition print run available almost exclusively through Patreon.
We're prepared to go for one full year on the money we can afford to put in, but we're hoping we can raise money to continue and expand in the future. As of Patreon launch day, we have no advertisers, sponsors, or merchandise. We are entirely funded by our patrons and by folks who lend their support in one-time donations.
We are TX Watson and Faith Gregory, currently the editors and also the entire staff of Solarpunk Press. We're recent graduates of Northern Essex Community College. During our last year at NECC, we were in charge of the school paper as editor-in-chief and copy editor. In our time on staff, we were responsible for switching the paper from Quark to InDesign, fully redesigning the paper's layout and style, and getting the newspaper website up. We also won multiple awards.
Watson has worked in publishing as a reporter, both on staff and freelance, and as web editor for regional newspapers. They've also been involved in the science fiction community actively for several years.
Faith is an activist currently working in support of the ACLU. She's coming back to sci-fi and fantasy after a long break in her teens.
We're new to some aspects of this work, but we're experienced in a fair chunk, and we've worked together to great effect for a couple of years now.
All backers who pledge $1 a month or more get access to the magazine's direction polls, which will be updated at least once a month. These polls will help us plan what we want to try and accomplish in the near future.
For $1 a month, you can be one of our rays of sunshine. You get a vote, your name listed on the donor page, and the ebook of each issue. For $3 a month, you get to be a lobbyist. Your vote counts for twice as much as the ray of sunshine because capitalism. You also get the ebook and your name on the donor page.
There are 3 different $5 a month options. They each come with all the perks of the lobbyist reward tier plus some special additional content.
Grammar Vigilante backers get the text and ebook version of the story on the Friday before the official Monday release. You get the excitement of being the first people to read and discuss the story, and, if you're inclined, you can tell us if there are typos or errors in the text that we might be able to fix before Monday. If we fix something based on your call, you'll be credited for the catch in the acknowledgments at the end of the ebook. Next up, the AV Club.
That's Audio Vigilantes.
We don't have video
yet.
This one's like Grammar Vigilante, podcast edition. The episode will be available on the private forum, where backers can listen to it early, discuss it, and let us know if they notice any audio problems that we may be able to fix. Fixes will be credited in the show notes of each episode.
Every issue of Solarpunk Press is going to come with an illustration, and Visions of the Future backers get to see the sketches and images as they become available to us.
You get to be like a fortune teller, looking into the mysterious and obscure impression of the stories to come.
The content of this reward will, of course, depend on the workflow of the artist, and will share additional graphical elements that we're brainstorming if or when they exist. T-shirt brainstorming, you get to see the sketches. Redesigning the banner, you get all the stained glass mock-ups. Our first 2 issues will be illustrated by Vondell Swain, one of the artists behind Story War and the webcomic Starhammer, which is also funded on Patreon at Star Team Go. Check it out, it's very cool.
For $15 a month, a maximum of 100 backers can sign up for the Everything Bagel reward level. This one comes with all 3 kinds of bonus content, an exclusive third vote, and a print edition of each issue, 90s zine style, with exclusive commentary, doodles, and marginalia. Plus, when we experiment with new content and merch, backers at this reward tier will be eligible for extra free stuff and giveaways.
Our ambitions are large, but they're going to be shaped by our backers' votes in the polls.
Some of the things we'd like to do include
increasing the frequency of stories published,
adding a non-fiction news podcast to the Solarpunk Press schedule,
paying people to read stories,
getting better equipment for a higher quality podcast, raising the rate we pay our authors and artists,
getting multiple and or color illustrations for stories, paying ourselves so we don't have to have so many other jobs,
making and selling ethically sourced merchandise, and more. If you're excited, but you can't help pledge, share this video. It helps a lot.
We're really excited to get started, and we're looking forward to bringing new Solarpunk fiction to you very soon. Check out our Patreon page for more details about our plans and goals.